First of all, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to share my experience on this topic. So today I'm going to discuss about the quality leadership, how a tester, uh, specifically an experienced tester, can elevate from just a gatekeeper to a strategic influencer. So in her talk, Ema was talking about new testers. Now I would like to hear, show your hands or put it in the chat if you are working in the testing more than 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. So if yes, just say yes that I'm working in this type of experience. So now today we are going to see how a tester can lead the charge in terms of agile transformation. So I am Nagesh Deshpande from Pune, and I'm former tester. Now I moved from Scrum Master to a Agile Coach role. Uh, Before moving ahead, just want to highlight one thing. There's a thunderstorm in Pune right now, so my internet may go bad, but let's see how things goes ahead. I'll not talk much about me. I can talk a lot about me, but I'll not spend much time. I'm Nagesh Deshpande. I proudly owns or hosts two communities. One is Elite Testers and Agile Exploration Hub. You can check them on the YouTube. I provide free mentoring and coaching to testers and agile professionals on my YouTube channel. Mainly, I'll talk about more. I'm an extrovert person. I'm a mental health advocate. I absolutely love cricket. I'm a father of a teenage girl, so please pray for me. And I'm a book reader, as well as I love making hummus from scratch. So let's get on with the today's topic. So let's first hit the problem statement, the harsh reality. And what I observed, even when I was a tester, that testers were looked at as just a bug catcher or just a fault finder. You find a problem and you will get rewarded for that. But in reality, we as a tester, we can do much more than that. You know, testers even today still seen as a safety net or final check. Testing comes to us at the last, towards the end of the sprint, towards the end of the week, or towards the end of the day, and then we have to check and make certify that okay, this is done, and then you go ahead. Still there are groups, organization, teams are doing like this. Quality treated as a phase, not a mindset. So as we know, quality should be a mindset throughout the software development life cycle. The quality should be taken care of, which is not happening. Quality is just a phase. At the start of the sprint, maybe, or the development phase, only developers or BA or product owners they involved, and towards the end, testing we get involved. That's the current problem statement that I'm seeing everywhere. This leads to late involvement, stress, and missed opportunity. I can certainly see a lot of testers being under the stress of testing a lot of things at the last moment, which is not a good sign. It's not a healthy sign, and a lot of opportunity being missed because we could have delivered a better product, better quality product, and we are not able to do that. So that's the problem statement that we are dealing with today. And now, how we can shift these things from what really quality leadership look like, from safety net to strategic voice. So testers influence design, risk, and strategy. So what I mean by that, testers can influence the design, how the product or how the application, software application is designed. What are the risks that can be identified, or potential risk in the software? These testers definitely can pitch in and say that okay, this looks a little risky. This scenario we are missing. Such kind of things a tester can give. Also a strategy, how we can test differently. So let's say if you're testing a web application, a front end can be testing differently, API can be testing differently, and backend can be tested differently. So this strategy a tester can define and give it to a team, saying that let's do like this. So testers should talk about it. That's the outcome of this slide, the learning object. Then testers should collaborate early, guide the conversation about quality more. Collaborate early. So let's say you start getting involved in the requirement phase, in design phase, in code unit testing phase. Everyone is talking about, even I am also talking about shift left. These are some of the signs of shift left. move towards the requirement phase. Ask question, not just write the test cases. Ask questions. Someone in the talk today also mentioned that asking question is key. Yes, ask questions. 5W1H is very key here. Why, who is doing, when we are doing, what we are doing, and how we are doing. All these questions are very, so learn testers. All testers should learn these skills: asking right question, asking correct questions, and at the right time. Moving ahead, let me know if I'm going too fast. But let's let's challenge the status quo right now. What exactly happening, and let's challenge the status quo. Time to break some myths here. Bug reports are useless if testers aren't involved on from the day one. So what happens now? The tester comes, they test at the end, they file the bug report, and end of the day, if they are not getting involved from the first day, those bug reports are useless. They are not going to make any value. We are only putting a band-aid on some big wound. That's not going to help. If those are getting involved in the first place, first of all, these band-aid will not required. So get involved from the day one itself. Just finding issues, that means you are documenting failure, to be honest. So I saw many teams doing only, the testers are being only appointed to find the issue. They never being considered to improve the quality of the application. Another thing is, and you don't need a permission to lead. I'll tell from my experience. My boss, my managers, my team lead never ask me, you are a leader now, you go ahead, lead, this is your team. No. When I saw the opportunity here, testers, a team of one of my team members need motivation, need inspiration to go ahead and do better, I picked up it. I also encourage fellow testers in my team to lead from the front. So keep doing it. Great testers already do that. So you are also a great tester. Consider yourself as a leader and lead the team, lead your group, lead them and help them to do better, not just testing, execution, writing test cases, but also think as a strategic leader going ahead. Moving ahead, I'll share one real life story that actually happened with me. I was working in Cape Town and one of the insurance company as a test lead, and what used to happen that we used to get requirements, and there was no interaction between developers and testers. Very minimal interaction between developers and testers. So due to which the coverage was very low, and test was constantly failing. Every time there was a failure, every build that we used to get is to fail, and there are a lot of bugs, not just during the initial testing as well as the last minute bugs also. So we sat down, we strategized, and we said that what is going wrong, let's understand. And we understand this pattern, that there is no communication between developers and testers. A lot of speakers so far spoke about having communication between these two parties. So we introduced three amigos, where a developer, tester, and the BA or product owner interact. How are we going to test? How are we going to develop? And what are the potential scenarios that need to be tested? Then we define the ownership. Earlier, the quality ownership was only with the tester. Now, this quality ownership, put it on the team. If there are failure, if there are bugs, team need to be responsible for that, not the tester. Fellow tester should not be held up responsible. And as we already discussed, we moved entire thing to lab. Once this changes, and again, this is not like a sprint change, it is a marathon. We took a lot of time back and forth, and we saw the changes. The feedback become faster. The few bugs, not just in the dev environment, QA environment, as well as in the production, there were very few. And the release confidence was very high. Even tester would be able to go and talk about the achievement they have done. It was reflected then in their communication, in their demos, in their reports, everywhere. So this is a real story that we actually as a team executed, and that's how the confident, where we are in the chaos, and the team has been changed to fully a confident team. Now, if you're thinking, I as a tester, if I'm doing a traditional role, how can I become a strategic influencer? So please take a screenshot. This might be a roadmap for you. You currently are working as a software tester. So There are a lot of speakers who already mentioned about developing testing, core testing skills. So you can do certifications, you can do, there are a lot of free education tools available. One of that I will recommend is Test Automation University, is one of the fantastic websites that we have. There are a lot of courses available. You can check it, and all of them are free. So you can do that. Then master the test methodologies and tools. So there are a lot of test methodologies available, tools available. Selenium we have, Playwright we have. There are AI tools also coming up. Next move you can do is gain deep product knowledge. So like if you are working in banking, payments, insurance, or maybe healthcare, gain the deep product knowledge on whichever you are working on right now. Try to go talk to team, ask questions, how business works, how a user will perform this action. All these product knowledge once you get, then you identify and advocate the process improvement. So let's say if there are any process deviations or there is a lack of process, identify and advocate the process improvement. Then start leading small testing initiatives, very small initiatives. You can work on POCs, you can work on proof of concept, maybe introducing of maybe some automation tool, some documentation, small testing initiatives, participating in hackathon, organizing hackathon, something like that. Later you can start mentoring junior testers. There will be a lot of junior testers. Start mentoring them, start helping them how you progress from a tester to this level. Later on you need to connect with the business objective. So far we are only working with this product functionality, product deliverables, that's it. But what is the business objective? Do you want to increase your customer base? Do you want to help customer gain more benefits of the application? Understand the business objective. Later on you can start collaborating with the cross-functional teams, like you may be working only on UI, some other team is working on maybe backend, or you working, so let's take an example of insurance. You working only on policy administration and other teams is working on claims maybe or billing. Interact with them, have a interaction and understand how these cross-functional team complement each other. So by doing that, you will expand the horizon of your understanding and knowledge of not just the business as well as the application, and you will be able to think differently as a tester. Then present quality matrices and insights. Start presenting quality matrices. So how the quality has been improved. What was the quality earlier, 3 sprints ago, 4 sprints ago, maybe 1 sprint ago, and how it has been changed. What changes team has done, what things we have implemented. Then drive quality strategy and innovations. Find the innovative ways of doing things, like Tony mentioned about AI, integrating AI. So start doing that, and then slowly you will move into the quality leadership. Talk about leading, lead the teams, lead the programs, all those things. So this is how the roadmap that I walked on, you can follow on. A roadmap may be different for each individuals, but I can recommend this roadmap for all of you. Now, moving ahead, these are some of the call for actions for you guys. So lead quality. Don't just test it. Again, don't just test it. Test the shape the quality of the first conversation. From the first conversation. So very first conversation when we started, ask questions about quality. All these things are important. And speak up, show up, and influence the system. A lot of times I observed testers they show up, they don't speak up. Change it, ask questions, influence the system. The system, which I mean here, is the entire your project program. You have to change that system. Someone is going to talk about psychological safety in today's conference. Identify if there is a psychological safety enough to speak up on your forums like that. So go ahead, speak about. And again, leadership isn't a title, it's an action. So if I'm a leader, it's an action for me. It's a responsibility for me. So becoming a leader will not just give me a title, but also give me some kind of action that I need to do. And if you are still waiting to be invited to the table, you're already late. So you are the leader, act like it. So behave like a act, act like a leader and execute the things, not just for your team, your organization, as well as your career. That's pretty much. I didn't had much to say. That's all I have. I may have finished well within my time, because I said I only have 5 6 slides. So thank you for being part of the change, and I would like to hear from all of you that what the change that you will bring from tomorrow or start from tomorrow.